These 14 rejects failed to get enough points to qualify for the Grand Final. Lucky for them, I'm feeling quite nice and willing to give them a second chance. And this has been decided by a group of 30 jurors who have all casted their votes, and it's now time to present that result. But before we do that, let's quickly take a look at the competing countries' entries.
Up the head, we can figure it out. If this love is over, does it feel better now? It's harder and colder. I keep the fire lit in mine. You always be my blue Valentine. You always be my blue Valentine. You just want it to be quick.
It's a pickup in the back, put the trunk in the front. Tequila in the back, daddy blunts in the front. Purse 101, first 101. I got the money, make a broke bitch mad. I don't complain, I just pay the tab. Show me what you have, I don't care what you had. Me, I've been having it, me, I've been stacking it. You ever been to the Maldives? It's immaculate. Margaritas under palm trees, it's extravagant. Designer fashion, never on a mannequin. Party with a baddie, you will never see your man again. Baby girl used to hate.
Back to my neck, I'm still bleeding through all the bruises you left on me and her. Back to my neck, I'm still bleeding through all the bruises you left on me and her. You know that I could loved you with my hands. Swear that I'm seeing a ghost in my room. Oh my God, why does he look just like you? hear my song, sweet and soft, just like my love. Never fall out of me. Boy, you never stop. Voices never fade out in my head. So let it never. So keep that shit on top of me. And I got another place to be, so let me freak it with you. And I'm sorry if you fall for me, cause my life moves so quickly. Cause I get a lot of need for speed. I want it fast, fast, fast. Fast, fast, fast. I want it fast.
So, the results are in, and it's time to find out who will be making it into the grand final. I will be presenting the results in the groups of jurors who voted, starting with our 10 non-qualifier jurors. Let's find out where their points have gone. And first up, it is Germany, and our non-qualifiers have decided to give you 18 points. Moving on, we now go to Andorra, and our non-qualifiers have decided to give you 2 points. Next up, it is Costa Rica, and our non-qualifiers have decided that you should receive 46 points. Moving on, it is Denmark's turn, and our non-qualifiers have decided to award you 16 points. Moving on, Senegal, you will be receiving another 16 points. And next up, it is Cuba's turn, and Cuba, our non-qualifiers, have decided to award you 12 points. Next up, it is Singapore, and you will be receiving 20 points. Next up, it is Puerto Rico, and our non-qualifiers have decided to give you 14 points. Next up, it is Japan, and you will be receiving 2 points. It is Nigeria's turn now, and our non-qualifiers have decided to give you 28 points. Next up, it is Norway, and you will be receiving 44 points, which will put you into second place. Next up, it is France, and you will receive 10 points. North Korea, our non-qualifiers have decided to give you 24 points. Next up, it is Australia, and you will receive 8 points. And that is it. We have had 10 votes in, and this is how the result looks like, with Costa Rica up in first and Norway taking that second qualification spot. But we still have 2 groups left to reveal their points, and next up we move to the qualifier jury. And on Andorra, you will receive 20 points. Next up, it is Japan, and you receive 6 points. Australia, you will be receiving 2 points. Next up, we go to France, and our qualifiers have decided to award you 4 points. Moving on, we now go to Cuba, and Cuba, our qualifiers have decided that you should receive 30 points, which pushes you into third place. Next up, we go to Puerto Rico, and our qualifiers have decided to award you 58 points, which pushes you to the top of the leaderboard. That is 58 points for Puerto Rico from our qualifier jury. And moving on, it is Denmark's turn, and you receive 16 points. Senegal, our qualifiers decided that you deserve to receive 8 points. Germany, you are next to receive your points, and our qualifiers have decided to give you 28 points, which pushes you so far into second with Costa Rica. So can you hang on to that? Moving on, it is Singapore's turn, and our qualifiers decided to give you 28 points, which pushes you into second place. But like again, can you hang on to that? We still have many points to hand out. And next up, it is North Korea. 14 points. Next up, Nigeria. And our qualifiers decided to give you 20 points, which also will push you into that second qualification spot. Now it is Norway on 44, and you will be receiving from our qualifiers 16 points. which pushes you into that second qualification spot now. We have Puerto Rico and Norway. But finally, it is Costa Rica. You topped the NQ jury, but our qualifiers have decided to give you $10 points, which pushes you into third place. Not a bad spot. So we have Puerto Rico and Norway now at the top of the scoreboard, and we now come down to our final group of jurors. It is the public jury. These are people who are not competing within the contest. So let's see, what is their favorite song? So as usual, we will start with the country with the lowest amount of points right now. That is Japan, and our public has decided to give you 24 points. Australia, the public is giving you 18 points. Next up, it is France, and you will be receiving 16 points. Unfortunately for all three of you, this is the end of the road. Next up, it is Andorra, and you receive 12 points, and that is not enough to qualify. Next up, it is Senegal on 24 points, and you will be receiving 28 points, which is not enough to qualify, I'm afraid. Moving on, it is Denmark's turn, and you will be receiving 8 points. I'm afraid this is it for you, Denmark. You will not be heading to the grand final. North Korea, you will be receiving from the public 8 points. And I'm afraid that might be the first time North Korea will not be in an RS Grand Final, I'm afraid. Next up, it is Cuba, and you receive 24 points, which is enough to push you into that second qualification spot. But can you hold on to it? We still have a few countries left. And next up, it is Germany. And Germany, you receive 16 points from our public, which is not enough to qualify. Singapore, you are next, and our public has decided to award you $8 points. I'm sorry, that is not enough to qualify. Next up, it is Nigeria, and the public has decided to give you 32 points, which in this case, that will do it. You have moved into the first place qualification spot. That is Nigeria with 32 points from the public. But yet again, can you hold on to that spot? We have 3 more countries to reveal: Costa Rica, Norway, and Puerto Rico. And next up, it is Costa Rica. And the public has decided to give you 30 points, which is enough to push you into first place. And you now take the qualification spot with Nigeria in second. It means there is now 4 potential countries: Norway, Puerto Rico, Nigeria and Costa Rica. 2 of you will make it. And next up it is Norway's turn, and the public has decided to give you $24 points, which is enough to push you into that second qualification spot. Nigeria, I am sorry, this is the end of the road for you. And so we come down to the last result. Miss Natalie Nunn, you are the final person to receive your points. And our public, well, I should first say, sorry, you need 13 points to safely qualify, and the public has decided to give you $12 points, which, if we do the maths, we have a bit of a problem, because we now have a tie for the second qualification spot. Costa Rica, though, congratulations, you have safely made it through to the grand final. For Norway and Puerto Rico, though, we've still got some things to do. Puerto Rico and Norway, you have both finished on 84 points. Now, normally only 2 countries can qualify from the second chance round, so with the scores tied, we must now apply the official tiebreak procedure. The first tiebreak will look at how many jurors awarded points to each country. The country that received points from the greater number of jurors will earn the final place in the grand final. And if the tie still remains, we will then compare the number of 12-point scores each country received. And if they are still tied, we will then compare the number of 8 points and 4 points and so on until it is broken. So, let's find out then. How many jurors voted for each country? Firstly, we're going to start with our non-qualifier jurors. Out of 10 jurors then, how many voted for each country? First up, it is Norway, and you received points from 6 non-qualifier jurors. Puerto Rico, you received points from 2 non-qualifier jurors. So after the first group of jurors, Norway leads the tiebreak 6 votes to 2. Now then, let's add in the qualifier jury. Norway, you received points from 2 qualifier jurors. And that brings your total to 8 points. Puerto Rico, you received points from 7 qualifier jurors, and you now have 9 jurors, and that means going into the final voting group, Puerto Rico now leads the tiebreak 9 jurors to 8. Everything now comes down to the public. Norway, the public, you receive points from 3 public jurors, and that brings your final total to 11 jurors. Puerto Rico, you received points from 1 public juror, giving you a total of 10, which means Norway. Congratulations, you will be advancing to the grand final of the 12th RS Song Contest. Congratulations. Commiserations, Puerto Rico, you lost by just 1 juror. And it's now time then to reveal who each non-qualifier is. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and you will hear me next in our big grand final. Thank you very much, goodbye.
So get that shit on top of me, and I got another place to be, so let me freak it with you. And I'm sorry if you fall for me, cause my life moves so quickly, cause I got a lot of need for speed. Your hallucination.
It's a pickup in the back, but the trunk in the front. King tequila in the back, baddie blunts in the front. Purse 101, first 101. I got the money, make a broke bitch mad. I